So, why are you out here today?
Today we are out here. It started as a call out for an action to draw awareness to the case of Nico Black. We picked up on the call out. We decided to shut down a local Wells Fargo. We marched. We took the street. We came to Wells Fargo. We shut it down. We held it. The private army showed up. They told us to leave. We didn't leave because they told us to. We left because we had more targets. We left the Wells Fargo. We proceeded back to the street. We took the street to Bank of America. We took the street to Bank of America. From there, the private army showed up again, told us we had to leave. After Bank of America, we came back and took the street. We came back to the same Wells Fargo, and we shut it down again. From then, they told us that we had to leave, that it was an unlawful assembly, and we came across the street to the Citibank. What we're trying to prove is that there's so many of these banks, and it's not about one bank, it's so many of them, that it doesn't matter which one we hit, all of them are tied into the same thing. They're tied into the foreclosure crisis, into the homelessness crisis, to the job loss crisis, and the police is working for them, and it's right behind me, it's a proven fact. What we're trying to do is we're trying to draw awareness, saying that they need to be prosecuted, and the people that we're supposed to be sending to prosecute them are coming out here telling us, with guns in their hands, telling us that this is an unlawful assembly and that we need to leave, when we're just trying to draw awareness to the prosecutions that are needed. We are demanding prosecutions of the CEOs of these banks. We are not against the employees who work in the banks, we are against the CEOs and the people who own them. So that's what we're doing here today.
Can you tell us a little bit about the illegal activities that are going on?
The what?
The illegal activities that are going on?
Illegal?
Yeah, like with the police or with the banks or foreclosures or...
Well, with the banks are committing nationwide foreclosures, and it's Citibank, it's Wells Fargo, it's Bank of America, it's Deutsche Bank, it's Bank of America, it's Chase, it's all these banks, and Bank of New York Mellon. There's so many banks out here. There's so many different ones, and it's a nationwide crisis of what's happening. And what they're doing is they're taking people's homes from them, claiming that they own them, after having sold the title to Wall Street and investors, having lost the title, having no form of way to prove that they own the title. And they're giving the court orders, the court is giving the sheriff's orders, and then the sheriffs are working together with the police to carry out these orders, these evictions. What we're doing is we're just trying to build a culture of resistance to stop these fraudulent evictions from happening, because millions of homes have been lost already. Homeowners have been standing up. Homeowners have been saying no, but our voices are still being belittled. There's no talk about the foreclosures. We had the elections coming up. We got people being brainwashed to vote, saying vote for this guy, vote for that guy. I say vote for nobody, because nobody is representing you. Nobody is out here doing the work that we're doing. Nobody is out here trying to build community and draw awareness to these issues. So vote for nobody in these upcoming elections, and do what you want. But what we're out here trying to do is demand that these CEOs get incarcerated for these frauds that they have committed. And there has been cases that have gone to court where they would have led to prosecutions, but instead the government decided to settle for billions and billions of dollars, and said that they would use that money to distribute to the homeowners to help them with the loan modifications, short sales, and things like that, which none of them are working, because a loan modification, even if they modify your loan to the value of the house now, homes still keep losing value. So even if you get a loan modification in a couple of more months, you might be underwater again, which is what led a lot of these homeowners to fall behind on their payments and fall into the foreclosure process.
So your family has been affected by the foreclosure issue?
My family has been affected by the foreclosure issue, like many of other families. Well, right now at Fuerza Hernandez, we are on day 70. Today is actually day 70. Fuerza Hernandez.
Okay.
We are on day 70, and on day 70, we decided to have this action. We've been there 70 days after the sheriff told us that it was the last day we could be there. They said, this day you have to get out. On that day, we put up a wall around the house, and we've been there 70 days later, not only just sitting out, hanging out, we've been there organizing and mobilizing, talking to the community, spreading the message about this. Like out here today, we've been having a lot of support back at the house, at my family's home. We've been doing a lot of community. Most recently, we did the haunted house for Halloween. A lot of the community came out, they had a blast. It was fun, they participated, and it's all about building community and drawing awareness to these issues.
Okay. Would you like to tell us your name and how you spell it?
Ulyses Hernandez, Ulyses Hernandez.
Okay. Oh, and is there anything else you want to add to this?
Housing is a human right, and power to the people.